All right, what's going on, everybody? Today is going to be another live Q&A, but this weekend we're doing something different. In today's live Q&A, I'm going to be talking about the exact steps that I would take if I started from zero, going from broke all the way back up to millionaire. Literally, if I lost everything, all my money, what I would do. So basically, what I do usually for every single weekend live Q&A. We alternate between talking about Amazon FBA and Shopify dropshipping, building e-commerce brands, things like that. So this weekend, I want to go more into mindset. So right now, you can go ask me anything in the chat about entrepreneurship, and then later on in a live, maybe 20 minutes in, 15 minutes in, so in about 15 minutes, then I'll give you my exact step-by-step plan that I would take if I were to restart from zero, if I lost everything right now. So I'm sure that you guys will enjoy this one. Just feel free to ask me anything about mindset, health, motivation, productivity. These are like huge things. We don't really talk about that. Last weekend we talked about Shopify, I think, and then the one before that we talked about Amazon. So usually that's what we do. So I'm open to any questions today. Just go ahead. Ask me some questions. I just got off the live Q&A in the eCom Freedom course group. Over 5,000 students in the course now. Got an amazing mentorship system going. And it's funny, I only had 15 people on the live Q&A that were getting live mentorship from me for 30 minutes. So I just got off of that. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern every single Saturday. And the link for that is down below if you want to be a part of that, if you want to join eCom Freedom. So... all right, what's up? Where's everyone from? In 2 weeks, I'm going back to the U.S. I'm taking a road trip with my girlfriend from Palm Springs, so California, all the way. That's where my truck is. So from California all the way up to Canada, and then I'm gonna go see my family and stuff like that. So I'll probably hang around there for a while. Okay, what's up? Dan, didn't you say you started SMMA back in the day? Yeah, I started a social media marketing agency. That was one of my first businesses, actually. My first business was window cleaning, but I started SMMA after I took Tai Lopez's SMMA, and I was doing lawyers, and I was doing it with a friend of mine, and we actually went to cleaning windows after that because I found out about Amazon, and so I told him about it, and then we both decided that Amazon was much more scalable, and it is. E-commerce is much more scalable because you're creating yourself a system that allows you to, if you have a successful product, you're automatically selling every single day, and you're making money. Meanwhile, with SMMA, it's client work. And we realized quickly, because we got a few clients, they were lawyers actually, and oh God, my Facebook skills, my social media skills were trash after that. I took Tai Lopez's course. I mean, it opened up my mind to the massive opportunities, but it's funny. But yeah, so we just realized quickly that like e-com was the way to go. Online business, Amazon was the way to go. And that was a very correct gamble actually. It was a good choice. I'm very happy that we both went into Amazon. And so he's also doing well with it now, I think. What should I do with taxes? You should contact an accountant ASAP if you're worried about that. I'm struggling to find the hot product. I've launched multiple stores and they all failed. Well, you should watch my video. I've got a video coming up next week. It's called How I Rose Up. How I Rose Up. How does it go? Anyway, it's about how I went from like broke to success with online business. And I talk about failure there, and I actually recorded that video today. It's going to come out next week. And so in that video, I talked about how failure is success. It's not the opposite of success. It is success, because the only reason that I'm here talking to you today, having the success that I have, is because I just went through more failures than you. That's it. It's very simple. So that is the truth. Let's see. If you started again, how much would you save before taking the leap into entrepreneurship? If I started again, I'm going to get to this more in detail later. If I started again, I would actually have a cash source. So I'd either have I'd keep a job. So I'd keep like a part-time job, not anything that takes up all my time, but I'd keep a job like 30 or 40 hours a week max, where I could still, in the evenings do product research. I could still, work on my online business. And that way I'd use the money from that to fund my online business. And as soon as my online business got off the ground, then I would go and, quit my job. But actually, I would go and clean windows. Exactly what I did, because me, back in Canada, window cleaning makes great money in the summers, and manual labor pays well. So that's what I would do. So, you can, but you just need cash flow. Like window cleaning, I was making $100 a house. So, yeah. All right, we got from Palm City, Florida, Monterey, California, Durango, Cape Town, Arkansas. Nice. Hey, Dan, I've taken your advice, jumped on the German market, trying to sell saturated products from US and UK, and I've seen the potential. That's awesome, man. You should join Shopify Freedom. If you're not successful yet, you're probably being held back by your knowledge, and Shopify Freedom will give you that knowledge. I literally created the best e-commerce course on the planet. I don't say dropshipping because I also teach you how to actually build an e-commerce brand. So, yeah, you should get in there. I'm looking forward to mentoring you, man. If you started again, how much would you save for? I already answered that. I'm not having any sales, S-C-L-E-S. Well, you should watch my videos. How to deal with dropshipping long shipping times. You should, I talk about this extensively, especially in my latest dropshipping videos and the Shopify Freedom. You invest in a bulk order after you've proven a product. So you go and order in bulk from a Chinese supplier, ship it over to a fulfillment warehouse, and yeah. Please help me, I don't speak English. What do you need help with, bro? Do you know any EU sellers how to deal with VAT? 25% off price makes it hard to get profit. Yeah, so that's just something that you have to deal with if you're selling in the EU. It's normal. Dan, I'm from Canada too. Awesome. Minnesota. I'm watching your videos, learning a lot. Hey Dan, what is the amount of time that needs to be spent to keep a listing in the top 1 or 2? I mean, that's a really hard question, but as long as you kind of make sure that your product is the best, very minimal amount of time. I mean, once you have a product up and running on Amazon, if you're talking about Amazon, it's literally, it's like the most, it's very passive. Like you don't have to do anything almost except optimize your PPC. How can I start a window cleaning business as a teenager? I actually have a video on this. It's a very old video, but how to start making money in college. You should watch that video. By the way, for those of you out there that want to get started with Shopify and you want to actually learn from the best, you want to learn the proper knowledge that you need to build a 6- and 7-figure Shopify dropshipping business, then go ahead and join Shopify Freedom. Here's the link. I reopened it last week, but getting a lot of students joining, which I'm very happy about because I busted my ass to create this course. Like, this is a crazy one. Hey Dan, your Shopify course is great. You're the best teacher. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. I'm also improving it constantly, so. Where are you from, Andrea? Are you from Europe? Greetings from beautiful upstate South Carolina. Damn, that's crazy. It sounds like you're making South Carolina sound incredible, man. I should get down there. Dan, I'm designing my first product in order to differentiate. I'm also considering adding a bundle product and free ebook. Do you think having too many products in one listing could be a bad thing? Yeah, definitely. Focus on just selling a good product. That's it. Just focus on selling a good product. You don't have to, cram in a bunch of products in there. Like, no point in doing that. What up, Anthony? Yes, the link wasn't posting, but it's below the live here. If you want to join Shopify Freedom, need to save some money for the course. Got scammed by another Shopify guru in the industry. Damn, what do you mean you got scammed, Alex? Who scammed you? Why? How'd you get scammed? First of all, I want to thank you for your untapped market video, dude. Absolutely, it's my pleasure. How to hire a VA for e-commerce? Go on Upwork. I want to buy the course and I don't speak English. That's cool, dude. I mean, you clearly are speaking some kind of English, so like, I assume you understand what I'm saying or else you wouldn't be on the live, so you wouldn't have any problems in the course because this is how I speak in the training. Best third-party fulfillment warehouses in the USA might be more of a question for Spotify. You mean Shopify? The best ones in my opinion are, in my experience, ShipBob and ShipFusion. Is there a problem with English? No. Hamza. Do you have a money back on your course? Yeah, on the eCom Freedom there's a 30-day, and on Shopify Freedom there's also a 30-day actually. So yeah, I mean, I've had over 5,000 students join eCom Freedom. They could have asked for money back. They didn't. So that shows something. Over 5,000 people join eCom Freedom. They didn't ask for money back. And in Shopify Freedom, I've had over 600 join, I think, so far. And they didn't ask for money back. So the real Zaki, Alex, I don't know who that is, to be honest. I don't watch anybody else on YouTube for online business. Love how well structured the Shopify course is and all the information you're providing us with. I'm happy that you're enjoying the Shopify course. I really put my all into it. I mean, I built a brand on Shopify that I currently have up to 8 figures. I'm starting a new one as well. And so when I got into Shopify, I was like, there's a lot of problems with this, like long shipping times, everything that's being taught on YouTube is wrong. It's all BS. And so when I got into it and I started really building my own store, I realized the real way to do it. And I realized how you can go from zero to actually building like a $10 million, $100 million business with it. So that might not be your goal. Your goal might just be freedom, but still it's good to have that information, and not just trying to drop ship fidget spinners off of AliExpress. How do you ship to Mexico? Just e-packet. Mexico is an e-packet country. When do you communicate with Chinese suppliers due to the time difference? I've been starting at 8 p.m. Well, right now I'm in Finland. I'm in Europe, so it's kind of better because from morning to afternoon I talk to them and then they go to sleep. But in America, yeah, you got to talk. When I'm back in US, I just talk to them late at night. It's like you just stay up like 7, 8 p.m. Is your course a monthly subscription or is it a yearly one? No, you just pay for it once. That's it. You get it for life. With the current tariff situation in the U.S. market, is it worth it to look for products you can source from the U.S. instead of China? No. If you think that tariffs are going to screw something up with eCom, it's not true. They're not. Because if they would, right? Because it's all for news. It's all for CNN and all this other garbage for everybody to scare everybody, right? They all have to make money some way. Tariffs, if they were actually going to affect us, then it's not just us. It's all of global trade. All of global trade comes from China. Every single thing comes from China, almost. So, the tariffs would not just be affecting our little community here of e-com sellers, of people that are trying to start an online business. So don't worry about tariffs. It's just don't worry about it. It's not a problem. Focus on what matters, making money. Don't try to scare yourself don't try to give yourself excuses not to take action. You're just overanalyzing and trying to rationalize the fact that your job is better than online business when it's not. Your job is much worse than online business because you actually have freedom with online business. Hey Dan, would knowing Mandarin help you when talking to Chinese suppliers? Well, obviously, you don't have to ask me that. Then you know Chinese and then they get scared of you. They're like, whoa. If you're American, like an American guy who knows Chinese, they can't, screw around with you. Hi, Dan, I want to apply to your course. I'm from Spain. Could you give me one reason why I should buy your course of Shopify between all the others? I really think you are different from the rest. Well, you got your reason there. I don't have to tell you anything. There's nothing to prove. Ask any one of my students. Like I said, I've had over 600 join. Nobody asked for a refund. So there you go. I also have the lowest refund rates in the entire industry because my courses actually get results. So anyway, yeah, the link is down below. I'll see you in there. There's also mentorship in there, of course. Many people don't offer that. Actually, nobody offers that. It's crazy. It's crazy what in this industry, what kind of is allowed, I'm mind blown. How do you keep going after all the downtimes and stress? What do you mean downtimes and stress? I mean, you just got to learn to manage stress. If you properly, what's it called? Delegate everything into your schedule, you'll be Gucci. You'll be all good. Thoughts on Helium 10? Great software. I made a video on it recently, talking about how I use one specific tool in it. I posted it yesterday. You should watch it if you haven't watched it. It's about how I go and I find all my competitors' keywords using the reverse ASIN. It's called Cerebro tool in Helium 10. There's also a discount in that video as well for eCom Freedom. Actually, for all of you, you can just go and there's a discount in there. Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Any ideas or other ways to make extra cash before ecom biz? Yeah, if you're from like US, what I would recommend you do, just start like a cleaning business, like carpet cleaning. It's very cheap to start that. 'Cause, it's going to take some work, but at least you'll start making money much faster than a minimum wage job. I like window cleaning. I know how to do that. You can learn anything on YouTube, like carpet cleaning. You can just go buy a machine and it'll be all good. So just do that. It's great. Like you'll be making much more than minimum wage, and you can use that money to invest in courses, to invest in yourself, and to start an online business, because you're going to need money to start up. I got my first dropshipping sale a few days ago. I'm trying to sell more products. Should I just be patient? Don't try to sell more products. Focus on just, if you got your first sale, then focus on selling more of that, because it's obviously working. Yeah, I got both courses. He regularly updates them whenever there's a change to one of those systems. Yeah, because I'm moving to a new system where I'm going to update the courses like every few weeks. I just want to make sure that the courses are so much better than everything else out there. For me, the most important thing, you don't see me flashing Lambos. For me, the most important thing is students results. That's the most important thing. I want you, if you join my community, then I want you to have the best possible tools to start an online business. $200 this month alone to Mexico. Some were being returned to Spar. Didn't even make it out to China. That's a good thing though. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Now try to, take care of your logistics, right? I started just by applying for a credit card for business. That's awesome, but like, don't rely on a credit card to succeed. You should put in your own money at first, especially if if you don't have the right information, you make some dumb mistakes, lose thousands of dollars, you're going to be in credit card debt. So yeah, just, there's a quote that I like by Grant Cardone. It goes like this: don't be a little bitch, right? So, instead of going and trying to use credit cards and trying to not put in any work, just, go out there and put in some work. How long will Shopify Freedom be open this time around? Will it be opened up again or be closed permanently? I'm going to close it soon. I don't want a lot of people in it. It's too good of a course to keep it open, to be honest with you. I'm going to start getting a lot of competition myself. How do you manage your time to be productive? I plan tomorrow today. So I actually got an iPad. You guys will laugh at this, but I paid $2,000 for this iPad. I literally, look, this is kind of stupid. Actually, it's not stupid, but since I'm traveling so much, and I used to have a whiteboard when I used to live in Arizona, I got this iPad. Check this out. It was like $2,000. And I have this pencil thing, and I got an app called Notability. And so what I do is I plan tomorrow today. So I'll show you like my schedule for today it was. Let me see what I had here. Yeah, so this is what my schedule looked like for today. This is what it looks like, as you can see. So PTT, plan tomorrow today. I actually only started from 10 o'clock this morning because I didn't plan it yesterday. I was way too tired. But I usually just do this the night before, and then I like write out all the tasks that I have to do. Then I prioritize them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Like this. See? And then I put them in my schedule. And I also have buffer zones. So like if you see here, here, buffer, you see 6 to 6:30 buffer. The buffer zone is something from Bill Gates, actually. He does the same thing, and he puts a buffer zone because you have crap that pops in throughout the day, and so you just you don't want one thing to mess up your entire schedule. So that is how I stay productive. Let's see here. What resources do you recommend for learning Facebook ads? My Facebook ad videos. If it's your first time on this business, do you think it's better to do a one-product store? If it's your first time on this business, do you think it's better to do a one-product store? Yes, one-product stores are how you succeed on Shopify, not general stores. General stores are a complete waste of time. Hi, Dan. My supplier won't do DDP shipping, only EXW. He's the one I want. What shall I do? You just gotta convince him. The Chinese people, the Chinese suppliers, they need some convincing. So just convince them. Say, hey, we're willing to do business with you, but you gotta do this. It's our company policy. What's the course price and payment options? The links are down below. They're both $497. And I will be, the $497, they do come with unlimited mentorship. And I mean, you can ask any one of my students, the greatest courses out there if you want to learn how to start an online business. And there is a payment option there. If you can't afford the one payment, then it's there's a 2-month payment plan. But it's cheap enough. Like it's $497, it's affordable. I invested into $2,000 courses that were not nearly as good as these ones that I made. What do you think is a solution for someone who wants to buy a course but the English doesn't understand? Well, I mean, try to find a course in your own language. To be honest with you, I can't help you there. But clearly you understand what I'm saying. So anyway, dude, I would recommend you get in. There's a refund policy. If you don't understand anything, just send me an email. Say, hey, dude, I don't understand anything. Use Google Translate if you have to. I'll give you a refund, no problem. How much should I put into Amazon PPC at the beginning? Depends. But to be honest with you, about $30 to $50 a day if you're launching. For sure. Can your course help to sell in FBA in Mexico? Yeah, but Mexico hasn't really taken off yet. So, but yeah, I mean, the course is for international. So it's Canada, US, Europe. Right now I'm actually posting listings in Italy, Germany, and France as we speak. How long do you stick with a product till you kill it? Amazon or Shopify? What are you referring to? My product for Shopify doesn't particularly have a wow factor, nor does it solve a problem, but it's cool. It targets people that are passionate about the automotive niche. Can this still work? Yeah, but you're handicapping yourself. Why not just find a product that has a wow factor and that solves a problem? You're just much better off that way. Yes, it's the best course. Thank you, Mira. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, like, if I lost everything right now, if I lost absolutely everything, this is what I would do. Listen up, okay? So, and I'm assuming that I am in Canada, because right now I'm traveling. I'm in Finland. That's where I've been spending the summer. Kind of Finland, Norway, Sweden, and stuff. But if I'm in Canada or the US, right, and this will work anywhere. But what I would do, the first thing, let's say I'm stuck, I'm in debt, I'm stuck in a 9-to-5 job, my life is miserable. First thing I would do, and I actually wrote it down here. Hold on. Oh yeah. So first, I would have a cash flow source. I would have a source of cash flow. So either a job, temporary job, or I would create a business like a cleaning business, like a window cleaning business or something like that, okay? That way I have money coming in, and if I, like, to get through those initial failures, because you will have some failures, not guaranteed. Your first product might succeed, right? Mine didn't, but that way you have like enough money to get through those initial failures that you're gonna need to succeed. And so I would have that job, and I would know that, hey, like, this job is just temporary, it's not permanent, and what I'm doing here is just to fund my dreams. And so also number 2 is, while I'm researching online business, things like that, I would start by reading these books. These books, I need to read them. First one, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Second one, Millionaire Fastlane. And this is in this particular order. So first, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Millionaire Fastlane, Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil, The Secret, Unscripted, Be Obsessed or Be Average, and The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. So these books, I would read them like literally while I'm at my job, while I'm trying to figure out which online business I'm going to start. And then I would start watching YouTube videos on how to make money online. And through that, I would find an income stream, and I would either do Amazon or Shopify. And I can't tell you which one exactly I would do. It's because both of them are amazing, especially with the information out there. When I was starting out with Amazon and Shopify, there were a few Amazon courses out there and like nothing good for Shopify. Basically just YouTube videos teaching you how to sell fidget spinners. Back then there was a fidget spinner craze. So I would choose an income stream. I would watch videos on Amazon and on Shopify. I wouldn't do this for a month. I would just maybe do this for like a few days. I would pick one. Right? I'd just be like, okay, Amazon it is, or Shopify. Both of them, you can be very successful at it. And I'm talking very successful as in like I've both, with both of them, I've made millions. So I can tell you with Amazon, with Shopify, like it doesn't really matter. Just choose one. I would go and find the best course out there, right? So obviously like right now it's Shopify Freedom and eCom Freedom, and those are down below. But if I was starting out, I would find the best course out there and I would invest into it using the money that I'm making for my job. I would learn, right? So I'd keep going to my job every single day, and then, or I'd, clean windows. That's what I was doing. And I would learn from that. And I would use the money from my job to invest in my first product or in my first store on Shopify. That's what I would do. Like, it's literally the same thing that I did. The exact same thing. Didn't change. That is how I would restart and go from 0 My night shift just turned on. And I would definitely not try to do it without a course. Everybody that told me, hey, I'm not going to do a course, because I had a few people tell me, hey, I'm starting an online business, Dan, you're very inspiring, but I can do it without a course. Those people, I don't hear anymore. They're still stuck at their pathetic 9-to-5 jobs. They're still stuck there. You know why? Because they think that, they want to make 6 figures a year, but they can't even invest a measly $497 into their own education, into their own business. People go and pay $900, $1,000 for courses in university on how to learn like Harry Potter spells, right? But you won't pay $497 for a self-education course with mentorship that'll teach you like everything you need to know to start an online business. So for me, it's baffling when people say that. I can just learn everything for free from YouTube. If it was that easy, dude, then go ahead. But it's not. So that is what I would do. Don't be arrogant. You can learn. Just, if you're watching this, you deserve success as long as you are not arrogant about it. As long as you are like, hey, there's a lot of things I don't know, but I'm going to learn the things that I need to learn to become successful. I'm going to learn the things that I need to learn to live a life like nobody else can. So that is what I would do. And that is, those are all the steps. So there you go. Do you keep updating your courses? Shopify and Amazon make changes? Yes, of course. The Shopify one, my biggest problem when I was first starting with online business is nobody had a Facebook ads course, not a single person. So in the Shopify Freedom course, I put in the best possible Facebook ads modules in there, the best, from the beginning. Everything you need to know. Like literally you can go and charge companies thousands of dollars for this information. Like if you want to, hire them as a client to run their Facebook ads for them, but that's for Shopify. So should I start off with Shopify course or Amazon course? It's up to you. If I were you, I would watch my videos, see which one you like better, and go for that. Have any of your products been slow launching in Facebook ads for Shopify, or have all of yours been profitable out of the gate? No. I of course have some slow products, but don't sign off of a product before you've literally tried everything, before you've really put in all your time into it. So, how much is your course? If I buy it, can I talk to you directly if I have questions or help? Yes, of course. That's why I have mentorship in the course. So the links are down below. They're $497. The level of the Shopify course is high. I already know the base, but I need techniques to make it work. Yes, it's actually too high. I've actually gotten refund requests from people saying that it's too advanced for them. It's funny. I'm like, should I dumb down my course? Should I take away knowledge? Absolutely not. I want to give you the best possible information. So scaling strategies, or at least 10 of them, everything you need to know, Facebook ads. How do you deal with long shipping times? 25 days is too much. I have literally answered this already in this live, but I talk about it in my videos on my channel. You have to get bulk orders from Chinese suppliers after you've dropshipped successfully for a while. So please add the Arabic translation of the channel, please. I don't know how to give you the Arabic translation. I don't speak Arabic, and there just won't be any Arabic on this channel, to be honest with you. But maybe someone can do that for me. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. Just, send me a message if you want to add Arabic translation. How can I tell which interests are running well on my campaign? For Facebook, you're talking about? What do you mean? You just look. That's a very elementary question. You should watch my Facebook ad videos, dude. You just look at the return on ad spend, and it tells you if you're making money or not. 6J6 Man says, buy the course, guys. I made all my money back that I invested course in sourcing in the first few months. That's awesome, man. You should hit me a message if you're successful. Are you talking about eCom Freedom or Shopify Freedom? Hit me a message on Facebook. I'm always happy to hear about success stories. I've been getting a ton lately. What do you do while waiting for inventory to come in? You just chill. There's not a lot you can do. You just chill. Read books. All right, guys. So that's it. It's late over here in Europe. It's 10 o'clock. I'm going to head to bed. But I hope you enjoyed this live. And yeah, someone said, stop retargeting, you knob. Dude, I'm going to target you. I already got your YouTube name right here. So I'm going to target you even harder. Trust me. $1,000 a day budget coming your way with ads. All right. Hope you enjoyed. The links for eCom Freedom and Shopify Freedom down below. And subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. And yeah, make sure you're taking action. Make sure that, you're actually doing something towards your dreams. So anyway, peace out. Wasim says he can do the Arabic translation. That's great, dude. Send me a message. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get an Arabic translation on the channel, and then you can take you can watch the YouTube videos in the course. All right, peace out.